Welcome all to Fireside Chat with the Frog Father GJL. And of course, in 2026, he'll be turning 65. And that's it for work. It's retirement time. So obviously, there's pillars to the retirement income. Let's get started. So, pillars of retirement income is basically like steps, things that have to be done. And the more you do, the stronger the retirement. They're done a certain way, and they always work out better than if they're not done that way. And I know that sharing this, I hope, can help anybody have the retirement they deserve. Let's get going. We're starting out with the number one thing. Make sure your income taxes are done right to the year. If you're retiring in 2026, make sure your taxes are done before you apply for anything. If your taxes are done, they know all your income in 2025, 24, 23, whenever. And they can't hold you back for a need of information. That helps a lot, making sure you get your benefits when you want them. Next is starting out with the pillar of the guaranteed income supplement. That is based on your income from previous years. If your taxes are all done, the government will know exactly. This particular supplement gets clawed back depending on your income. That's why they have to know. And if they know and they can apply it right away, you'll be a happier camper. Next one is old age security. So old age security is based on how long you've been in Canada. Basically, 40 years is the max. That's why this has a maximum too. It's not you've been here 100 years, you're going to get more than somebody who's been here 60. No, it's as long as you've been here 40 years, you'll get the maximum. And it's also something that can get clawed back. The OAS clawback has happened because they found out that when taxes were done, the income was too high. So they clawed you back. If they know your income from previous years, it's very hard to claw you back. Next is the Canada Pension Plan. That's you and your employer, and how many hours you worked all through your Canadian career. That's what it's all about. The ones who worked hard and, were always employed will have maximum benefits. The ones that weren't employed as much or had to have other obligations will have less. But this is not based on income from previous years. This is a pension that is between you and your employer for putting into and for the government to administer and give it back to you every month as you retire. The last section here is the personal retirement savings and investments. That has to do with things like RRSPs. You were working and they said put money in the RRSPs, or some people also put money in tax-free savings accounts, things like that. Now, there is a third part that sometimes you didn't have a chance to invest in or whatever, but it was a pension provided by the employer. So like a workplace pension. That's those three things there for retirement that I have to add in mind because I have one of those. So it's just given to me by the employer. I didn't put any money in. I just was there that amount of time. So that's an employer one. A recap on all the steps, the pillars. Always the number one is GIS because it's there to make sure that you have a minimum amount of income as a retiree. So that one, you want to work with it to make sure you get the maximum. The next one is OAS. Well, that's how long you've been here. Been here 40 years, you're going to get the max. But you have too much income, you're going to get it clawed back. So again, they need to know your income. The one that everybody looks forward to, seeing how much they're going to get, is the CPP, because that depends on how much you worked in your career in Canada. And of course, your employer also contributed so that you would get an amount that would help you make it in retirement. The last but not least is down there is what personally you've done outside of those other three. So in my case, I got a company pension. So no RSPs, no tax-free savings, no, just company pension for me. That's it for the retirement income video. It was nice doing it. It's little things I got to remember. I hope you learned something. I hope you guys have an idea of what yours is. It's time to retire, so we better know what we're going to be living on. We'll see you on the next one. FrogFather GJL out.